Hello everyone, it's Jam again, and guess who got a new iPad? I've always been an iPad kid, so getting another more improved iPad was like reclaiming a lost part of me. I got it for my birthday recently, and I decided to take a week to adjust to it and figure out how it works, figure out the new features, figure out changes, basically just get used to it, because I was a finger artist for all this time, and having an Apple Pen is really weird, or was really weird. But I decided to do a rare thing and record my unboxing of my iPad. So without further ado, I'll show the footage. Please don't mind my mother in the background. Yeah.
Look what I got, guys. Look what I got. Yup. Oh my god, yes! Yes! And then boom. Okay, so I open it from the back, right? And we're gonna open this, and then we're gonna turn this around. And then we're gonna lift the box. All right, boom. Box and open. We're gonna lift this part and wait. Yup. Oh, we drag this out, and then boom. It's in parchment paper, I think. So, another thing. Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh, wait. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. See my messy desk. Wait, how do I turn this thing on? Do I have to charge it or something? Or do I just... Got it. Is it charged though? I have no idea, but I got my fingerprints all over it already. There we go. Hello. And then we got the Apple Pencil here, so I can do my sketches and stuff. Yup. Guys, guess who figured out how to charge the Apple Pen? Yup. Okay, I figured that out. So I got my two mains here, and they're both downloaded. I hate Flip a Clip because it just like doesn't keep like all the other animations I did. So, you know, it's just whatever. And then Adobe has all my other drawings in here already. So yeah, I'm set.
But yeah, as you can see, I didn't have a case for it, nor did I have a screen protector for it. But I ended up getting those later on. The case actually stands up pretty well, and I can lean it and adjust it however I want to. And it's also stiff enough to just stay there. So it doesn't like move or anything. And the back doesn't move when you lift the iPad. It just stays in the same place until you like move it with force. It also came with a detachable keyboard. So yeah, I have everything I need to do my arts and animation, which is amazing. So as you can see from the footage here, I'm just drawing and getting used to it. This was one of the pieces I forced myself to make, but it wasn't my first art piece. My first art piece was my new profile picture, which I did really struggle with. While I was making it, I didn't have my case, so I ended up using an easel. And the easel, it's not the best way to draw. What I quickly realized is that I had to lift up my wrist and like hover over everything, so I couldn't like rest my wrist while I draw. So what I ended up doing was just putting the iPad flat on the table and just drawing that way. And it was okay doing that. Now that I have my case, I much rather prefer the lower lean. So it like leans like slightly down towards the table, but like not really like flat on the table, you know what I mean? So one thing I also quickly realized while doing my profile picture was that whenever you draw something, it has this like pressure thing. So the more pressure you apply to the screen, the thicker and more bolder the lines are, and the less pressure you apply to the screen, the more thinner and like faded out the lines were. There's a name for it, but I don't really, I can't really think of the name for it right now. There's also a little bit of features that I also didn't really know. Apparently when you double tap the pen, it switches between the eraser or the ink pen. It does that for all the drawing applications. So that's a nice little shortcut that I really like. Another thing is that when you're typing something, you can write it out, and whatever you write out on the search bar, it generates, and it like adds the, word that you wrote out. Yeah. And the Apple Pen is magnetic, so it just sticks to the iPad, like you saw in the video before, and I don't have to worry about losing it, and I don't have to worry about losing like any chargers or like messing up any chargers, because the iPad's the charger. So I challenged myself after I finished my profile picture. I challenged myself to do 3 separate digital illustrations based off of some sketches I did in my sketchbook. So I decided to do my 3 favorite Overwatch characters. I drew them in their most iconic skins, in my opinion, and yeah, it looks okay. Drawing it was like not that hard because I quickly learned how to use the iPad and Apple Pen after I learned all the shortcuts and stuff. And later on, my brother got me Procreate. Thanks, brother. Shout out to my brother. He's working hard. But yeah, I got Procreate, but I'm still currently learning how to use it, even as I'm making this video and like editing it or whatever. I only just recently figured out how to make a layer not transparent and all this other foolishness I still haven't figured out. But yeah, they ended up looking great, and I really like them. And I decided to do another sketch. So I ended up going from only making 3 digital art pieces to now making 4, and then adding all of them into one photo. And you have this lovely thing, which is we're gonna say it's a nice little outing with food and snacks. And I made sure to add as much details as I could. I added the little details from each of their skins, and it ended up looking like that. But yeah, I did that, and then I decided to make another digital piece, but I added a little animation into the mix. And I uploaded this all on my Insta. Go follow my Instagram. It has all my art pieces and all my like little trivia and stuff like that. Just go follow it if you're interested in anything I do. But yeah, enough sponsoring myself. What was I saying? Right, I worked on an animation using Flip a Clip on the iPad, and the changes were very actually, there wasn't much changes. You see, when something's on an iPad, what I realized is that it's much more adaptable and much more easier than it is on a phone. Since my phone is a mini, it compacts everything and makes it into this like small little access thing where you could just like access anything you need to. But also the screen is just way too zoomed in, so you can't really see what you're working on until you zoom out. And you would have to make those little changes. And what would happen before is that I used to get frustrated by something not looking a certain way that I wanted to, or I would work on the background and then zoom out and realize, wow, this looks horrible together, or it's not even. So yeah, with an iPad, everything is just like, not so zoomed in, and the tools that you need is to the side of you, but it's also much more smaller, and it's much easier to handle and see everything, if that makes sense. So yeah, I started animating. I took a picture of a little sketch I made of my fursona. I have a fursona now. Yeah, anyways, I took a picture of the sketch I made, and then I decided to trace over it and animate it. And it was fun. Since it's much more easier to access and much more easier to use, I just feel like, yay, woohoo, I get to work on this again. It's not a burden. But yeah, I animated this short little thing and I like it. But yeah, both of these pieces are on my Instagram if you want to follow me or like it or see what else I post. I post a lot recently because of this, so it's so fun. Yay. Yeah, but those are my experiences with my iPad. If you're curious about this, hopefully I sound more professional. I used a script in the beginning of the video, but then I lost the script and it didn't, I don't know. But if you enjoy videos like this, then make sure to subscribe because I might make more. And if you like this little layout I made and also the speed paints I made to the side of me, give this video a like and I'll probably implement this more in the future. And if I had to rate the iPad on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate it a 9. Sometimes the pressure brush gets annoying, but maybe it's just something that I need to, figure out. But that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. And if you came from Instagram, welcome to my YouTube channel. I will post sometimes, and I will post my finished works and finished animations here. So if you're curious, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll notify you on Instagram when I post a video on here. Nice chatting. See ya.